Picture this. It is the night of the 24th of March, 1944. Somewhere over Germany, a heavy bomber of the number 115 Squadron RAF is returning from a raid on Berlin. The crew are exhausted, battle-scarred, fuel low. Then the plane is hit. Flames burst out. The aircraft begins to spiral out of control. Into that chaos steps our central figure, 21-year-old Nicholas Stephen Alkemade, a rear gunner, thousands of feet above the frozen German landscape. Nicholas Alkemade had volunteered for aircrew and, like many, accepted the enormous risks of night bombing. On that night, he was aboard an Avro Lancaster B Mark II DS-664 of number 115 Squadron, returning from a 300-bomber raid on Berlin. During the return flight east of Schmallenberg, his bomber was attacked by a German night fighter, a Junkers Ju-88. The attack set the Lancaster ablaze and sent it into a downward spiral. Inside the plane, Alkemade did not have a parachute at his turret position because there was no room. He attempted to get one elsewhere in the aircraft, but the fire blocked his way. Eventually, his parachute was found to be on fire and unserviceable. He made a grim calculation. He would jump without a parachute rather than burn to death. At about 18,000 feet, 5,490 meters, Alkemade jumped, without a parachute. What happened next defies ordinary expectation. His fall was broken first by the branches of fir trees, then by a thick snow cover on the ground. He landed, motionless, but alive. Amazingly, he suffered only a sprained leg. The physics of his survival. Falling piece of fuselage, trees slowing descent, snow giving a cushioning effect. While luck played a huge part, the unique sequence of tree impact then deep snow saved him. After the landing, he managed to crawl away from the crash site of his bomber, which had exploded, avoid further injury, and eventually surrendered to German forces. He was interrogated by the Gestapo, who initially doubted his story, until the wreck and his burnt parachute were found exactly as he said, and he was given a certificate of survival. Alkemade became a celebrated prisoner of war. He was held at Stalag Luft III and then repatriated in May 1945. After the war, he worked in the chemical industry, appeared in television programs about survival, and passed away in 1987 in Cornwall, aged 64. His story reminds us of the extreme stakes of air war in World War II, the razor-thin margin between life and death, and the resilience of the human spirit.